Oh shoot. Hello everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft Hardcore episode. Before we get started, I have some really unfortunate news. So, you might notice that this is built, and you might notice that I posted a, update, kind of. I'm building a museum. So this is the museum, it's done. I recorded and edited everything. But the problem is that I left the country, after it was done, and then I left my unedited footage in my editing software, and then my mother invited people over, and then some kid, I don't know what kid it was, probably the child's mom's, my mom's friend's son, probably. Anyway, some kid somehow got access onto my computer, probably just guessed my birthday, and downloaded a new game and tried to put that game into my recordings, driver. My recordings driver at the moment is full, or was full, because he decided to delete 16 recordings, which all of them, not only were they old recordings, which I was going to use for a blooper video, but they were also recordings of me building this. And which means that I built this entire thing. There's more underneath me, but I built this entire museum with every single biome in the game. Not even joking. I do understand that Mushroom Island is missing. I'm still looking for one. But anyways, every single overworld biome, every single nether biome, even the end over here, all cooked. And it's all gone. All this footage that I spent building all of this is all gone. Because some kid decided to access my computer and delete hours upon hours worth of footage. This took probably a week and a half to make, and it sucks because this is gonna push back my editing / recording / video making, basically just all my video production. It's gonna push it back by a week, because I'm starting another ginormous project today, actually, with you guys this time. Hopefully this one doesn't get deleted. And yeah, so today we're going to be building a ginormous tree over the biomes, museum, I guess you could say. Because, I don't know, I just felt like that's fitting, you know what I mean? I was originally going to make, a humongous mountain, but, that's boring. Who wants to build a ginormous mountain or a ginormous volcano? Everybody's done that. So, I am going to build a life-sized, ginormous oakwood tree. You might see it in the thumbnail, I don't know. But this means I am going to have to map out first. I'm going to have to map out the entire base / trunk of the tree with just dirt. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I just wanted to rephrase the fact that I am not, I repeat, not using any videos for this. The only thing I'm using is a software on my other monitor here to make perfect circles. That is the only thing I am using to build this thing. Everything else is 100% hardcore, 100% just me. Alrighty, let's get started. I shorten this? Nah, that just looks terrible. Alright, you know what? I am going to take that. That looks... The aesthetic choices are questionable, but that looks okay. I think it looks good. I mean, we could move this one block closer, or 2 blocks closer, and do the exact same thing. Okay, that looks like a really thick stump. I'm not gonna lie, this looks more like a volcano than... You know, it'll come together at the end. It'll come together at the end. I promise. We have 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh! No way. Come here, buddy. You saw jack shit. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that is really good. We just have to do that corner, which I might need to cover up a little bit of space for, and that corner, or that line, and that looks pretty good. For the trunk, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's a little low. I'm gonna obviously increase the size of the... that sounded sus. Oh my gosh. One of these days I am gonna get a trident and probably get some heads using those things, but that's for another episode. Okay, let's get started on this part. We're not going to be able to finish it because already looking at it, that does not look like enough space. So let's actually start breaking open a large area for this. Oh gosh. Oh! It was just enough. Oh my gosh. It was just enough. That's so good. Is this enough space, though? Oh no. Let me count some blocks off camera and figure this out. Hold on. Looks decent. Now, we need to focus on the interior. So yeah, that's the whole thing done. Finally, that took ages. Anyway, so now comes the fun part. I am going to increase that later, not yet. We are going to fill this entire, each of these like diagonal kind of together pieces with wood. Because this is like the trunk. So we're going to fill this all with wood. Alright, here's my plan. Kind of jagged. No, not like that. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, now let's increase it And let's do that on every single side. I really underestimated how long this was going to take me. This might take... Hold on. I swear to God I've seen these guys before. Why in the hell did you guys choose to show... Okay. First side looks kinda good. I'm not gonna lie. Based on the fact that we are not using any blueprints here, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, there's a few spots that look like I kind of just, you know, messed up, but that adds to the natural look. Anyway, so yeah, this is side 1. This is only one side. Now we have to do this here, 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 and here. Basically all around. I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like after. How many creepers does this game have? Seriously. Finally, dude. Holy crap. Okay, we are back from that very, very long mining session, and we have gotten... Oh, shulker box, shoot. This much wood. I am going to turn all of this into this stuff, and hopefully this is enough to get us through another ginormous layer of the build that we're doing. Let's just pray to God that this is enough. Alright, I'm thinking door is gonna be like right there, to be honest. This looks like a decent shape for a door, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, yes, we have finally done it. Ladies and gentlemen, the final quadrant. Oh, we're just gonna ignore that, okay? And final quadrant. This is taking me, I think, in a span of 10 hours. Yeah. And that's just for the stump. So, yeah. Please subscribe if you can. I would love that. Absolutely adore that. Okay. How do these guys keep on finding me? Am I on like a watch list or something for villagers? And probably more, because I've been putting away a lot of stuff, so probably a lot more. Is that 4 now? Yeah, that's 4 now. Jeez. Oh, is this one 5? Hold on. Oh, that one sucks. Get that one out of here. Jeez, am I on like a watch list for pillagers? Why do I have like every few minutes just pillagers just randomly showing up on my of grass to replace? Yay. And with this, the last block of our entire world, or not the shoot, the last block of our entire like base is completed. That, oh wait, never mind, not the last block. Hold on. Extend, no I didn't, there we go. Alright, that should be the last block. Holy crap. This whole thing, I don't care how bad it looks to you, took me 10 hours of my day. I started this recording at a crisp, I would say, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It is 1:38 a.m. So someone do the math on that. Okay, welcome back to day 2 of this unfortunate build. Anyway, so as you guys saw yesterday, or I guess 2 seconds ago for you guys, we built this, and you're probably wondering how this is going to be a tree. Don't worry, I'm wondering that too. Anyway, so what we're going to do is, I already kind of made a door here. You can kind of see this is like the opening part. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying here. Like, you know how some trees have those like little openings? You know what I'm talking about? This is that. Anyway, so yeah, it's not perfectly symmetrical with the door. I'm gonna fix that in a bit. But anyways, today, with how much wood do we have left? This much wood. This is not enough. But anyways, later I'm gonna get more. But with this much wood, we are going to build the like kind of like the trunk of the tree, not too high because it's a very thick tree and it's not going to be very tall. And then we're going to hopefully get to the branches today if I have enough time. But yeah, I'll show you guys what I mean. So basically, do we just okay, so this is the like upwards part of it, if you kind of get what I mean. I'm gonna put this up like a little bit higher, mainly because this doesn't really look like the long, yeah, this doesn't really look very tall. But anyways, we're gonna continue this. I just wanted to point that out at this like halfway mark here. So yeah, very good. Okay, I think I don't want to make it too tall, Because if I make it too tall, it's gonna look kind of wonky. So I think I'm gonna stop the upwards part of it here, and we're gonna start working on the branches, because this is gonna be a very, like, thick tree. Only problem... oh shoot. Only problem is that I don't know how we're gonna do the branches, because this part's just gonna be hollow. And that's not really gonna look very good, is it? So I'm gonna do some research, and I'll see you guys in like 5 seconds. Looking, planning, and thinking, I figured it out. So before we do anything, first of all, this is gonna be hollow, because there's no way I'm filling all of that in, unless I had like a mod or something. But anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're going to start the branches, and then the leaves are gonna kind of oval over, kind of like a mountain. They're gonna like topple over and like cover up this ginormous hole. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. So basically, I'm gonna get out some planting dirt because, well, I don't really want to do this without a plan. So that's what I'm gonna do first. We'll see. I'm gonna start working on the blueprints now. And I'm using, I don't know if you can see it on my other monitor, I'm using someone's like thumbnail / video. This is just for the branches. I really couldn't figure out the branches, so I looked up a video, and this guy's gonna tell me how to build branches. Because I was originally gonna do them kind of like how I did the corners of the trunk, to kind of make it look more like it's, you know, trunk shape. But now that I think about it, I'm not very good at building those things, so we're just gonna do it the way I want to, okay? We're gonna do it however the hell I want. All right, let's figure this out. So, okay, this is coming together really nicely. I am really loving this. I mean, we still have, ouch. I mean, we still have like a few more to go, but considering we did all, ouch, considering we did all of that in like 10 seconds or 10 minutes, that's not bad. Also, one more thing, I'm still doing, yes, still doing, even though it's been like a month, I'm still doing the, what do you call it, the 1 subscriber equals 1 block in the hole. This is how many subscribers we've gained since then, so subscribe, that would be awesome, thank you. Let me get a look at it from above. We should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Anyways, so yeah, that's gonna be the branches. And now I have to go get thousands upon thousands of leaves. So I'll see you guys in a few seconds. I have to go to my iron farm and get like 100 shears. Okay, that should be all. Ouch. That should be all of the shears. Do I have any more shears? I feel like I should. Oh, I haven't had any more shears. Good. Okay, after these 2 shears, we'll see how much we have, but this should be enough to fill the double chest. Please be enough to fill the shulker. I don't have any more iron. No. We are so close. Here, does this work? I mean, it does, but like, it's really, really slow. Okay, spectacular. That should definitely be enough. Ooh, extra stacks. Okay, perfect, perfect. Alright, that's gonna be good enough to start the build, but it will definitely not be enough to finish it. Start the plan of the shape that the leaves are gonna be in, which is gonna be that kind of like dome shape. And then, I don't know, we'll see what it is from there. Keep in mind, the only thing so far that I've used for help on this build is one build tutorial of how to build diagonal straight lines for the branches. That's literally it. Everything else is from this. So yeah, it might look terrible for all I know. It might look absolutely atrocious, but I believe if I can build a pirate ship from scratch with zero help, I believe I can build a tree. Given pirate ships and trees are very different things, but it's okay. I forgot, this is just the plan for the leaves. This isn't actually the... Alright, chat. Looks like we're replacing every single block... Oh, shoot. Looks like we're replacing every single block known to man with wood for the next few minutes. See you guys when this is done. Out the most boring part of the... Another raid! Another raid! How many of you guys are going to interrupt this build? I swear to God, I've seen like 120 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4. Okay, one more of these. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Beautiful. Okay, that is done. All of this is made out of wood now, but they're not big enough. So I have to figure out a way to make these branches look like, you know, bigger branches, because this is way too skinny for stuff to be put on top of it, especially for the size that we created. So I am gonna do a little bit more research on how to build branches. I know I said I wasn't using any plans for this, and I know I said I was gonna do this from scratch, but I'm starting to get a little bit lost. So I'm gonna do a tad bit more research, and then I'm gonna figure out how we can make these things look better than they are. You're not liberating my tree, for Christ's sake. Anyways, that's what that's what the thickness of it is gonna kind of look like. I'm still not done. The corners, though, do I have another pillager? I swear, are they inside of my tree? Oh, no, they're here. You guys are just annoying my aim again. Something like this. That looks pretty good. Oh no, wait a second. Shoot. Okay, I'll fix that later. Damn it, I just realized this is a little bit taller than this. So it's not going to be one big oval, it's going to be probably little ovals. If you know what I'm talking about, like little circles. But we'll fix that in a bit, okay? Do I want to do a second layer? I mean, this is really good on its own. I'm gonna do a second layer. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need a lot of this. Jesus Christ. I did not underestimate how big this thing was gonna be. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit of an intermission here. I have a plan. So, after a little bit of picture looking, I'm noticing that some trees in, like, Africa that aren't oak wood, but who cares, they have, like, a circle ring, like an up and down kind of circle ring with different, like, leaf textures, and then one big one in the middle. I think I'm gonna do that here. Last 2 leaves that I'm building right now, and then we're done this part, and then I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna do in there, because I won't be honest, it does not look too bright. It does not look good. Okay, problem solved. Awesome, awesome. 8 oak leaves. Beautiful. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it right there. Oh, Jesus. That's the tree. Oh my god. This took me so long to do. Thank you so much for watching, but we are not done. Yes, you heard that right. We are adding more to this monstrosity of a tree. Because, actually, we're not going to add anything to the tree. It's more like an aesthetic choice next to the tree. But anyways, what are we adding, you may ask? Well, earlier in the video, if it wasn't cut out, I said that I was going to add a ginormous tunnel leading for... Oh, that's right, we also have to do the interior. I'll do the interior off camera. But anyways, we are going to do a tunnel that has the same shape as the door here, all the way outside near my base. This hole is gonna take the entire day to freaking mine out, and I'm also just gonna map everything out just so that we have exactly what we're doing here. Okay, cool. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna build like a tunnel in this shape all the way outside towards my base, which means I'm probably gonna actually have to fill some of this in, because, like, you know, it doesn't really look tunnely, if that makes sense. show you guys the finished product at the very end. Hold on, I need to figure out how big this thing needs to be. Good old-fashioned way. Okay, that should be everything. Awesome. I'm gonna get 2 more lanterns for the side that I forgot to put lanterns on. And then that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I just need 2 lanterns. Bingo. And ladies and gentlemen, that was the last block of the entire build. Yes, you heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially finished the mega tree that covers up the museum that was supposed to be recorded. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy a video like this, please consider subscribing, as this did take me many hours to build. If you have any pointers, tips, tricks, anything that you want to tell me, please tell me in the comments down below, because this was my first time ever building something like this. I'm going to link the credits to the YouTube video that I used to figure out how to make these branches look as good as they do. And thank you guys so much for watching. This took literally all week. Peace out.